What's up, everybody? What's up, family? It's JB in the building. How you feeling? Y'all, we got a new camera angle. All right, the energy's high. The vibrations are high. I hope y'all are always growing, continuing to elevate, inspire, and motivate those around you as well as yourself. Y'all see the title, man, okay? I will be getting up and walking around because for this video, oh, trust me, I'm gonna need to. This is gonna be raw, unedited, uncensored. So y'all get y'all snacks, y'all popcorns, y'all notebooks, your notepad, your pen, your pick. Get what you gotta get because this is going to be one of the most highest of the highest level conversations that you could ever imagine. So stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Okay. All right, man. Oh, let's go, man. Let's go. And we got the smooth jazz in the back. Y'all know how we get down. We gotta get the energy right on all four walls. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure the energy is just, y'all know it, all right? So this will be the video about everything and nothing. So we must start off in the beginning, okay? I'm not talking about the Bible, but in the beginning of time as we know it, okay? So what happens, y'all? What happens? I already gotta stand up. Already gotta stand up. Get out my way. What happens in the beginning of time, y'all? In the beginning of time, a man and a woman come together out of love, out of passion, care, respect. And they come together, they have sex. They have a sexual interaction. They have a sexual exchange of energy, right? And they make you. Whether that was on purpose or not, you come about. That process, what does it take? This is called birth. So that process that it takes, the sperm from the man, the semen from the man, hits that specific egg in the woman, right? And makes you. Okay? So, birth. Let's first talk about birth. Because all of this that we're about to say in this video, we're going to hit all angles. I'm going to make y'all look up, down, left, pivot, turn around. I'm going to make y'all do everything in this video, okay? So, what happens in the beginning of birth on the woman's standpoint, okay? She becomes very emotional. She is carrying another person in her belly, right? But as a man, we look at it in a sense where like she tripping out, she bugging, she just on her, what I'm saying? She's going through a process that we as men cannot fathom. But as a woman, carrying a baby for 9 months, and I want y'all to think about 9. Why is that so important? 3, 6, 9. Remember these numbers. Whenever y'all see these signs and these innuendos of life, remember, there's no such thing as accidents. This is supposed to happen. This video is supposed to hit you right now for a reason, for a specific purpose. Listen, okay? For those 9 months she is carrying you in her stomach, she goes to the hospital, okay? And she pushes out the baby. Now, let's go back. Did y'all know that a woman sitting on her back and pushing out a baby is against gravity? That's why there's a lot of, tears and really nasty things that come into play whenever a woman, like the aftermath and the after effects, back problems, chest problems, lose a lot of blood, it's a lot of different things and it's really gruesome, But they're going against gravity when they're pushing out a baby laying on their back. Did y'all know that in some countries and actually in some states in the United States, home birthing is banned? If they catch you doing home births, they will find you and they will take your kid. Now, let's go back to the hospital. So birth. What happens with birth? We as the children, I know y'all heard the saying, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. That's false. Reincarnation is an actual thing. Past life regressions is an actual thing. Your past lives, if you were a dog, if you were a cat, if you were a white girl, a Mexican, a basketball player, a football, a cheetah, a sprinter, a cheerleader, this is an actual thing, okay? So we chose to have these parents. A lot of y'all are, in y'all's mid-teens, pre-teens, going into y'all's real adulthood ages. And y'all might not be able to fathom why your mom is the way that she is. Y'all might not be able to realize why your dad is not in your life. But trust me, you only have two ways to go. You can learn from them and take something that they do and use it as a positive reinforcement, or you can choose what not to do. You can learn from them. You can learn from their wrongdoings that they taught you, because they only are teaching you what they were taught from somebody else who taught them how to teach you what you know. But it's all fake. It's not back. There is no actual foundation, right? So with the birth and with the reincarnation, when the woman delivers the baby, after all the, she holds the baby and she sits there, and then, she's going through the moment and the trauma, and everything just evaporates because it's all about the baby. It's all about the kid. But what happens along that process? They cut the umbilical cord. And if y'all don't know what the umbilical cord is really information that is transmuted from the ultimate intelligence of the world, okay? That's what it is. So the infinite intelligence of the universe, not religion, not the matrix, nothing, the infinite intelligence. This is what we have as kids. That's why they cut it. They know that. These doctors know that. That's why they cut it. Okay? And y'all can look this up. Don't take what I'm saying as true. Look it up for yourself. There are kids who, if they were home birthed and they kept the umbilical cord, they are 20 times smarter and more intelligent than kids who got their umbilical cord cut. Okay? And when you're in the hospital, you can't choose. You cannot choose to get it cut or not. You can't. You can't choose. Because you are now in the matrix. You are now enslaved to them. Realize that. Whenever that first moment happens, you are now enslaved to their ruling, to their power, to their enforcement. You surrender for the rest of your life almost, literally, until you find a way to break outside of that, right? But to not get too much off track, because I definitely will digress. It's a whole lot of information going on. Y'all know how I get down. What happens is these kids, these children who have had the umbilical cord attached to them, they are able to speak different languages at a younger age. They are more mature. They are, that premature talk, it doesn't even apply to them. They know how to walk at like 10 months. They can speak different languages before the age of 4. They are not associated regularly. Y'all get that? Like their knowledge is not the average children's knowledge. Let's just put it simple like that. Their information is not the same as 99% of the other children's information. You get what I'm saying? So this is all at the hospital, okay, for birth, reincarnation, and choosing parents. We have all chose our parents. I know. In the moment, it's so difficult. Like, why don't she love me? Why does she treat me like this? Why does she beat the shit out of me? Why does she hit me all the time? Does she not care about me? Does she not love me? Why does she talk to me so passionately, so like harsh? Like, why is she mean? Does she resent having me? Whenever she looks at me, does she think of my dad? Does she always remember the time that my dad, as a child, as a kid, the psychological damage that comes with choosing our parents is a lot. But we need to go through those things in order to be the best version of ourselves. You see, we need to go through all of those things, all of them. Every last one of those things we must go through, okay? And yes, we all chose our parents. All the talks you've had with yourself, all the cries, all the late night thoughts, the really, really dark thoughts, man. Family is chosen, okay? A lot of y'all may not see it right now because you're in it. A lot of times you don't know how viral and how circumstantial and substantial a scenario and a situation will be because you are in it. But once you look at it from a year ago or 2 years ago, you'll be like, yo, like I posted that video and I didn't even think that it was going to do that good. And that's my greatest video to this day. In hindsight, because hindsight is 2020, in hindsight, you did the absolute best thing in that time you could do, right? So, guys, all the talks, all the negative train of thoughts that we've had with our parents, with our mom not being around, with our dad not being around, us living with our grandma, auntie, going from house to house, homeless, all the stories, I get it. We get it, okay? We are a part of the infinite intelligence of life. So we must act like it, okay? Now, let's talk about more of the cycle that happens from birth, right? So let's talk about the footprints and the fingerprints, right? So right when the child is conceived, right when the birth process happens, the mom holds the baby, gives it back to, like, this is my baby. Why you keep taking my baby? But whatever. We give it back to the doctor. They put them in a whole different, and I know y'all have heard these stories about children getting mixed up. There's like 4 white babies in a row, and the doctor gives the wrong child to the wrong family. You see what I'm saying? Like, all these stories, this is my baby. This is my creation. And I'm gonna get into so many different topics with this. I don't want to go too far off track, but this is something that I created, and you are taking the rights and the ownership of what is mine. How can you do that? To us, that's what we're asking ourselves, right? But when you think about it, we have to get the child's footprints on the what? Birth certificate. Who else signs it? The doctor. And you. The birth certificate. Your name is on it, dad's name's on it, whatever, right? What else happens? What else goes on? Right from that time you are born, you are appointed a social security number. You are appointed a social security number. Okay? I don't have no money to my name. I can't speak. I can't do nothing. All I'm doing is crying. And I have already given them my fingerprint, my footprint. And y'all know you cannot duplicate fingerprints. You cannot duplicate footprints. Even if you're a twin. Look it up. Even if you are a twin or you have triplets. All of y'all's fingerprints are different. All of y'all. And y'all might look exactly alike. All of y'all fingerprints are different. Because what you leave, what you stamp on something, creatively, intellectually, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever you plant and you leave on something, that's yours, bro. That's yours. And I'm going to get into that later. But just think about that, right? Already, we are appointed a social security number. So, right when we are born in the hospital, we're stamped. We're stamped. We are stamped into the matrix. So now, you are a walking write-off until 18. Let's just say 18. But really, it's like 21, right? It depends. The state, the city, whatever. Already we are appointed into the matrix without even knowing. Okay? Now, I want to talk about one thing I said that y'all might have missed. Your signature. Why your signature is so important. This is also tying into footprints, fingerprints, and your trademark, right? This is what happens. Once you sign your nature, hear what I'm saying? Your signature. Just because it's said differently does not make it actually different, guys. This is your signature here. Whenever you have to give a piece of paper to your mom to sign in order for you to go on a field trip, what does that mean? You are literally signing away your child. You are signing away what you own. So I pose y'all the question, how much money, what could somebody do to make you sign your nature over, sign your whole entire nature over to them? But y'all think that everything is yours. This is my money, my kids, my child. No, y'all want to pick and choose whenever it's mine and yours and mine. You want to pick and choose. That's not right. That's not right. But you already knew you sold out when you're signing your nature off to these people. They don't love you. They don't care about you. Do you know how much money these people rank in a year, a month? For births, for anesthesia, for anesthesiologists, nurses, doctors, dentists, all these, bro, what? You know how much they're, come on. They're not here to cure you. Y'all should know that by now. And when the people who did come along, Dr. Sebi, Marcus Garvey, to cure people, guess what happened to them? Guess what happened to them? Exactly. Y'all know what happened. So just think about that. Whenever you sign your nature over to somebody, you are literally giving them all the rights in the world to do whatever the hell they want to do with what you own. You are giving them all the power and righteousness alone to do whatever the hell they want to with what you own. Just think about that. It's a tough pill to swallow, but y'all won't still do it because the moment is so, oh, my baby, oh, it's so beautiful, so pretty, oh. 5 minutes, gotta give him back. Put him in a whole room. And y'all don't know what they do in the back of the room, bro. I can show y'all videos on videos, but they do some real cruel things to these kids. And these people weird, man. These people really weird. And all these different birth defects, like growing another finger. You having 6 fingers or 4 fingers on one hand, having 6 toes instead of 5, 4 toes instead of all these different birth. Bro, y'all gotta realize the challenge it is to walk inside a box like that. Because once you walk in it, ooh, man. For a lot of y'all, it hurts so good. I never got that, but it hurts so good for y'all. So y'all can't walk away. Y'all can't give it up. Y'all can't say no. Y'all don't have the heart to say no. Y'all don't have the spirit to say no. No. Y'all don't got that in you. So, all of that being said, what are you signing to? Do you read it? Do you look at it? Who reads it for you? Do you have a lawyer to? No. What you're doing is you are signing your nature over to America. The United States of America. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now you ask me how much of that is true. That is also equivalent to you going on a YouTube video or you going on a stream, and before you watch the video, it says that you must be 18 or older to watch this video. You could be 14, 15, 16. I did it. We all did it. We still clicked, yes, we are over the age of 18. You know why that is? That's for the look. That's so the company, America, the corporation, America, is saved by the bell. It can save their ass. Because guess what? If it is justified and seen that millions and millions of kids are on a website that is supposed to, and watching things on the website that's supposed to be for children ages 18 and up, but they're really not, they can get sued. They can get terminated. Imagine the United States as America, the United States of America as we know it getting terminated. Imagine that. The United States. Are we united, y'all? Are we united? Is there life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in this bitch? Is there? I see a whole lot of separation and division. That's what I see. That's what I see. A whole lot of separation, division, and conquer and divide. That's what I see. Okay? So already your name. What do they ask you? Name, date, number. Once you get a little bit older, you know, getting debit cards and credit cards and getting with these banks and stuff, credit, you want to get cars and loans and name, date of birth, the date, also the date. We got to make sure you were on here at this time so we know in the Gregorian calendar. Name, date, number, social security number. That's it. Y'all realize, if you give somebody your social security number, you're done. You're finished. In the United States, oh yeah, you're finished. You're done. You're out. They can get all your info, all your passwords, because they are you. Remember, in birth, this is what they appoint to you, and it's random. Have y'all watched The Matrix? All the numbers. It just scrolls up and down. The green numbers, it just scrolls. Boom, and they pick. Jaden Banks, he gets 336. Oh, no. He get that. That's his. Next person. Stop. It's like a lottery machine. They just pick. They get lucky. Okay. Stop. Okay. 445, 6987. Okay. That's theirs. Boom. Give it to them. Okay, hold on. Stop. See, this is what they do, y'all. This is what they do. It's a randomized number. Okay? Sidebar. Those of y'all who watch Law and Order crime documentaries, first 48, 60 days in, y'all know these. The inmates. What do they have memorized? Yep, you guessed it. You know it. Yep. Their inmate number. No more names. There's no more names. Not to the deputies. Not to the sheriffs. Name. I don't care, boy. Sit down. Hands behind you. That's it. Whenever you get pulled over, what do you ask? Their name and their badge number. They had it memorized. Inmates, they have the number memorized. I'm inmate 6751901. That's me. Where is Jaden? See, it's gone. Jaden Banks is gone. It's finished. I am now an inmate. You know why? Because now I am completely under their rule. I am completely and utterly under their rule. I am no longer a United States citizen. Because guess what? I am not united with the people no more because I committed a crime. I'm not united with them. I am with them. I am under their law. I am under their rule, their judgment. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, this is gonna live forever. This video is gonna live forever. I know y'all rock with this, man. I love y'all. Oh my God, I love this shit. Okay? Yeah, you are signing your nature, okay? And once you get to a certain age, you get a passport and you get an ID. You get a passport. You get a port of pass. You are passed. You are waived to go from port to port. From Toronto to Texas. From Texas to Bora Bora. From Atlanta to the Dominican Republic. I'm passed to go there. You see? But if I wasn't, I couldn't go. With your ID, what does ID mean, y'all? Y'all know? What does ID mean? Your ID is your identity document. As I like to call it, your identifying display. People only know how to display you from what you identify as and what is on that piece of paper. You get me? Sidebar. We are in 2023 now. It's now February, Black History Month. Shout out. It's February 1st, 2023. People literally nowadays, this is no exaggeration. I'm not just talking out my ass just to hear myself talk. People nowadays say that I am a she-dog. I am a she-male. But it's clear as day, you are a dude. What are you talking about? But they can do that now. They can do that now. Yeah, I would like to be identified as a unicorn, uni/corn. Yeah, that's me. What? You don't? You're not? So, okay. So what you're telling me is you are going to disrespect me as a citizen, and now automatically you the gaslighter, you the misogynist, you the feminist, you the... So your ID is your identifying display. You know when you go in a video game and you can see the display at the front? Your display, what is captured, your display at the top? Yeah, that's all people see. I need to see that, your age, and your date of birth. And what else pops up on there? If you are an organ donor or not. And your blood type. Shout out to all my blood type O's out there. Shout out to all of y'all. But if you have said yes to being an organ donor, I feel bad for you. I'm just keeping it real. I feel bad for you. All right? I do. Because I'm not going to say it on YouTube, but what they do with those organs after you are deceased, it's not very pleasant. Because you just think, even if you get cremated and you're in ashes, do you think your body just sits there? Where does it go? Just think about it. Anyway, so now we've talked about the first couple years of life as we know it, life. So let's say you are now at the age of 3. You're now at the age of 3 or 4, right? But first, what we must go over and discuss is the law of the land and the law of nature. These are 2 laws that this world was backed off of. These are 2 laws. And there is the law, well, this is still the law of land, because land is still the water. Because if you buy land and there's water around you, that's yours. But did y'all know that if you carry a gun, if you are a legal gun owner, right? License, you have a license for this. And if you go to Atlanta, but in Miami, it was allowed, but when you go to Atlanta, it's not. That is the separation of the law of the land, okay? Because what you can do in this land, you can't do over here. In Mexico, you cannot do stuff that you can do in Texas. What you do in Texas, you cannot do in Dominican Republic. This is the law of the land. So when people talk about what you can bring over here, how they check you, how they treat you, this is like their Declaration of Independence almost, because they have to check boxes down the list to see if whoever is coming into our land, we need them to abide by our laws, right? And the law of nature is the trees, the crops, the wildlife. This is stamped, but it got tampered with America. Because, I mean, let's be real here. How all of this got backed off of is theft. Theft. This was all ours. All of our ancestors, our great grandmothers and bro, we were on this chilling, eating right. We weren't talking about Jesus coming to save us. We weren't talking about God. God, who? Huh? Who's that? God. Wait, God. Wait, God. How that? Who? We were straight spiritual beings just having a phenomenal physical experience. That's it. That's all we was doing. On this land. And I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana, so I know. Down south, the French, we got the French Quarter, New Orleans, that's French in itself. We had the Spanish, we had the wars, the conquistadors, the invade, Texas, y'all, come on, Atlanta. This is literally like the stomping grounds. This is the stomping grounds of culture, literally. Slavery is culture. Sad to say, but it is. It's culture. And so separating the law of the land and the law of nature, it really got us to think differently about how we do business, how we make contracts, how they, y'all know who they is, but how they treat us due to the separation and division of the law of the land and the law of nature. Because we are one. We have always been one. Especially, we have always been together. Always. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go really far, bring your friends, man. Bring your family. Bring people. And I'm not saying actual friends and family. I'm saying people that do like you do as you do. People that are interested in the same things that you are. They innately have the same attributes, qualities, personalities, and y'all don't have to talk about what y'all dislike. Y'all just talk about what y'all like, because this is all y'all can consume, what y'all like. When somebody asks you, what do you want out of a woman? What do you want out of a man? Most people think about what they don't want first. Oh, well, let's talk about what I don't want first. I don't want this. I don't want a negative. But then that leaves your list of what you do like very, very small. Right? So I sit back and I think to myself, we were all one at one point. Okay? I am not just going to say, just because you are black, you are my people. Yes, I love my people. But people who are of different and opposite descents will take you further than some of your actual people. Because there are some white people that can come together and help me do some amazing things. Some of them white people, them Caucasians, have more soul than some black people. They have more integrity and respect about our people more than some of our people. Why is it that a lot of black people, and I don't even like saying black, but y'all get what I'm saying, melanated people, why is it that some, I'm not gonna say most, why is it that some of them want to tear down their own kind rather than tear down the opposite? How does that make sense? I am with you, my brother. sis, I'm with you. Do you not know we are living the same life? We are living the same life. We are just doing different physical things. You working at AutoZone, I'm working at Walgreens. I'm still helping these, you know what I'm saying, feeding these babies, paying these bills, paying these rent. You know, like, do you not realize that? Like, why would you separate us? It's like a dynasty. Why would you separate that? Why would you separate that? It's going good. But you think, because you look over the fence and you see how green their grass is, you may think, damn, I want to see what that's really like. And I'm saying this from my heart right now. I want to see what that's like. Well, let me climb this bitch. And right when I step down, it's a trap. They got me. They got me, y'all. It's a trap. I fell right into the trap. And that's on the hood. You feel what I'm saying? And that's on the hood. And just think about what I just said for a minute. Think about that. When white people live in an area, it literally says, or they say, welcome to my neighborhood. When black people live in an area, they scream and yell and cry and complain and talk about their hood. But what is the last part of neighborhood? What is the last four letters of the word neighborhood? So that just goes to show you the division that has happened from the law of the land and the law of nature. Because it's you over there, we over here. Gentrification is big. And guess what it does to us as kids? It fucks with us. It messes with our minds. Because why don't we have some things that they have? And kids, we are easily impressionable. Easily. If you see a man with 3 women around him, as kids, as children, we may think he is the man. But we don't know he beating her. All of them. He beating them. Every last one of them. He is taking all of their money. They live in a trap. Right? This is where they live in the trap. So those women are trapped. And they feel like, subconsciously, that they can't do any better. They can't get out. Now you tell me, what does that sound like? Us as a people. We feel like we are trapped in the same mentality. Crab in a bucket mentality. We feel like we are trapped and stuck. No, man. No. No means no. Take no for a next opportunity. Not I can't. Y'all need to start saying I can and I will instead of I can't. Eliminate that out your vocabulary all in itself. Okay? Now, let's move forward. From the ages of 1 to about 5, the indoctrination begins, y'all. The indoctrination of thoughts, fear, feelings, fake feelings, love, emotion, care, happiness, joy, sadness, being upset, being focused, laughing. We start getting indoctrinated right then and there between ages of 1 to 5. So, we talked about all of this to this point. Okay? And whether we have both of our parents in our lives or just one. Let's just say we have one in this time. If you are a young boy, if you are a young man, growing to be a young man, and you have a woman in your life, your mother or a grandmother or an auntie or something, taking care of you, you must realize that a woman will never, ever, and this is always, never, a woman will never be able to take care and raise a young man. to be a man. So let me say that again. That was a little sloppy. A woman will never be able to raise a young boy into a man. It's not going to happen. And it is statistically proven that if there are two people in the household with a child, that child is to be more mature, intelligent, smart, insightful, and emotionally intelligent than a child who was only raised with one parent. That's a fact. That's a fact, y'all. If I see a man and a woman in my house around, that's another deep construct. But if I just see it as a young boy, oh yeah, come on. It does something to the brain because, mind you, we are easily impressionable. So if we see them cooking, getting groceries, going to the gym together, coming back, going to the park, playing basketball, going to the gym, showering, sleeping, we might eat at the dinner table or something, watch a movie on Fridays. We might have a little family habitual thing that we do, once every month. Like, that does something to a child. That brings in positive endorphins and a really, because it is a drug, man. It is a drug. Being laughing and hanging around your family and friends, loved ones, bro, it's a drug. That dopamine rush that we feel from that moment, man, it's like people chase that. Love is everything, y'all. That's what I really want y'all to know throughout this video. Love is everything. Love makes all of this. In the beginning, I said a man and a woman came together off of love and care and respect and integrity and brought forth you. That's love, man. That's love, However it was displayed, that's love. So the indoctrination begins, and I'm gonna give y'all a couple scenarios and examples of what really goes down. Okay. We walk around, we don't know what is. We don't know. We have no idea because we are tapped into the infinite intelligence of the universe. Anything that we touch, see, feel, and think is a part of me. Okay? I am not separate from anything and any opportunity as a child. So this is why you see children, crawling with lizards, turtles, going to the park, touching fish, shark, going to the beach and doing there's videos out there that literally imposes what I'm saying. That literally doubles down on what I'm saying. There are kids out here that literally have no fear. Because fear is a feeling. Fear is a feeling. Kids walk up to lions, walk up to monkeys, walk up to tigers. And they look at them and they just sit. And guess what the lion does? Guess what the tiger does? Nothing. Because the energy that we feel, animals, plants, people, the energy we feel from people, whatever we think is whatever we are. That is the simplest form I can give to y'all. Whatever we think about and whatever we consume the most is who we are. That's what we are. I'm going to say that again. Y'all didn't hear me. Whatever we think about and whatever we consume is what we are. And that's who we are. Okay? So we don't know what these things are until we see our mom, our grandma, and our dad running through a door like this. Yo, stop. If I would have just not said anything, watch, I'm about to play it out for y'all, okay? I'm gonna walk up to y'all and y'all tell me which one is more pleasurable, okay? Okay, that's one. Mind you, there could be so much stuff going on, right? There could be so much going on. But if the parent stays calm and instills a sense of stillness and peace with nature. When we always went to go touch the stove, what did they do? If we went outside and we were about to fall in the grass, they're always there to, and I'm not saying this as a bad thing, I'm saying a lot of times they are just there to instill something that is fake. Okay? They are there to instill something in us that is backed by nothing. Because they only feel fear for you because of what somebody told them is fearful. So it gets passed down, trickle down. And until you stop as the child. Ma, I'm good. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. Most times, whenever you tell that to your parents or your loved ones, they are going to be more scared for you. And I pose the question to all of y'all. Isn't it kind of ironic that people are more afraid of taking that risk of building their own brand, building their own business, and doing what it is that they say that they love and are passionate about, rather than going to work and always having to be paranoid and look over your shoulder and act white and act save face to people that can fire you on the drop of a dime. Y'all, what is more risky to y'all? Please let me know. What is more risky? I want to know. Mind you, I never had a job before. I've filled out 2 job applications in my entire life. And y'all see where I'm at. And I ain't stopping now. There is no plan B. It's all plan A. Hey, what's your answer? A. On the SAT, A. Yep, A. What about B? What B sounds pretty? A. Yep, all day. You know what I'm saying? So isn't that kind of ironic that people are more scared about? No, let's bring it in reverse. People are more comfortable with always expecting to be fired. Okay? They're always expecting to be fired from a job that is them building up somebody else's dream, rather than them going out and betting on themselves and taking a risk, as they say, and doing what it is that they love to do. That's more risky. That's interesting to think about, okay? So, whenever you're as a kid and you touch the stove, or you're about to touch the stove, you're about to run into something, the dog biting something and getting a little mad and angry, your parents always come in to, hey, and make that face. Make that worry, scared face to shake you up a little bit, you know? But don't be mad at them. Don't. Do not resent them. Do not be mad at them, because they are only teaching you what they have been taught. So you cannot be mad at them. That must be stamped, set in stone. You cannot be mad at them for them teaching a way of life that is nowhere near the righteous way of life. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad. Okay? So that's when the indoctrination begins. And with parents, I mean, guys, break it down. Everything I tell y'all, bro, break it down to the T, man. Break it down. Parents. Say it in your head. 1, 2, 3. Parents. Parents. A pair of people that rents you. So going back to what we were saying about fingerprints, birth, footprints, the ID, the identification, the identity display, social security number. Didn't even talk about taxes yet. You are a tax write-off, sir, ma'am. You are a tax write-off. That's okay, right? But they're only renting you. This is why it's a saying that some parents You either go to college whenever you get 18, either go to college or you go into work. No in between. You can't just sit around and just do nothing all day. What? It's my house. You know why? Because around 18, 20, 21, you are no longer a tax write-off. If you are not in college, they cannot put that on their taxes because their child is now doing something else, doing something different. They're not working a regular job and they're not in the system. I know y'all been somewhere before at school, let me see if you're in the system. Let me see. Come on, bro. Listen to what these movies, bro, they're exposing themselves every day. Doctors, lawyers, officers, police officers, nurses, man, these people not right. And they keep doing this to your eyes. You keep smacking it and they keep doing this. It's like we have eye phobias, but we begin to get comfortable with them putting their dirty ass hands over our eyes. So now we live like this and we just walking around. Bumping in this. We just walking around. But you forgot you had eye phobia years ago, right? You forgot. I don't want shit around. No contacts, glasses, nothing. I'm good. I'm gonna eat my carrots and I'm gonna eat my corn and my okra. I'll be all right, I'll be all right, So don't think too much about it. Just be simple. They're only a pair that rents you, okay? And we have not even got into taxes yet, but they're only a pair that rents you. So once you know that, now you can actually elevate, and now you can really start jogging with life. Don't sprint now, but you can start jogging because now you know how to accept and value and appreciate your mom for the woman that she is, what she did to get to this point. What she experienced to get to that point, what she went through, what she sacrificed, what she was so discomfortable with. She was so uncomfortable. And especially to all, and anybody, young ladies or young men, okay? It's just something about seeing our mama cry, man. It just does it to us, bro. It just does it to us, man. Shout out to all my dads out there, if y'all shout out to all my dads, but it's just with the mamas, man, that feminine energy crying, man, and exerting that true, oh man, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, it hurts. But now you know how to accept and value them for where they were and who they are today. Same thing with the dads. If they weren't around, if they were around for a little bit, left, did some stupid came back, you now know how to accept and value, and not hold a grudge, man, because all that weight, it does something to you. Not so much them, it does something to you. It does more to you than it does to them. I guarantee it. So you now know how to accept and value your dad and your father and your grandpa, these father figures you had in your life for where they were and who they are today. Don't judge a man on his past. Judge a man on what he says he's going and where he says he's going, So, what he says he's doing and where he says he's going. Thank you. Yeah. That's it. So think about that whenever y'all look at y'all parents the next time, and that's definitely gonna wake you up to some things. Okay? And then the anger and emotions, the emotional damage and the emotional unintelligence that we have. Some people die with not having any emotional intelligence, And it's a disease, y'all. It's sickening because you don't know. To somebody who is emotionally unintelligent, they don't know that they're in the wrong. And it's okay to be, it's more than okay to be wrong, because in the wrong, you can know what's right. Or you at least are closer to the ability of knowing what's right. You at least closer. So my view is the emotional unintelligence that most of our parents instill in us, it's not constructive. It's really destructive. And there is a time, especially as kids, that we have to get lost. We have to get lost in studying and being mad and learning about the stuff that you were used to doing, why you were doing it. You have to get used to that lostness, that darkness for a minute. You do. I'm going to tell you why. Because in the darkness, you can find the light. As they say, what's done in the dark will always come to light. It's yin and yang, man. It's balance, It's balance. Even though these are not colors, how could you know what's white if you didn't see what's black? How would you be able to even categorize that? Black noise, white noise. Wait, what's the difference? You see, you wouldn't. And this is why people always have to compare and contrast things, because they are not well equipped emotionally. They're not well equipped emotionally to be cognizant of these things, man. And it takes a lot of crying, a lot of being lost, a lot of shadow work, a lot of disappointment, sadness, being alone and lonely. It takes all of that to come out and be like, I refuse. I refuse to let this make me who I am and what my life is. I refuse. What is in my heart is bigger than life. What is in my soul and my spirit is bigger than life. What my voice has the ability to do, I refuse to let this break me. I won't let it break me. I can't. And it's not going to happen. And you have to tell yourself this every day. But you must take action into getting out of that darkness. You must take action into getting out of that darkness. And so what I realized is you choosing your parents, okay? Your parents are the first people to really be some of your biggest haters, They might not know it, maybe they do. But your parents are the ones to really, family. We talk family too. Haters, man. Like, why don't you believe in me? Just how they came across, it just sounds like they're so scared to believe in me. But they say they believe in me, but I don't really feel like they do. Because anybody could say something. Anybody could just want to hear themselves talk. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Yeah, but they really don't. They ain't sharing your shit. They ain't reposting. They ain't hitting you up. They ain't texting you. They supporting Nike, but they ain't supporting Just Be Simple. I get it. But, you said one thing, but that didn't align. What you said and what you meant on two different accords. You playing this type of tune, they playing all the way over here, man. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Drink some water real quick, man. That's right. Now, that is with that. Now let's go further. Let's go further into the indoctrination. Let's go further. Let's talk about weather for a little bit, okay? We are now in a space where we are getting thrown information that has never been addressed for decades. Some will say centuries, okay? We have not been privy to this knowledge at all. But the weather, okay? I'm gonna let y'all know straight up, the weather nowadays is controlled. Okay, I've studied this, I've looked into it tremendously, intensely, day and night, can't sleep. The weather is controlled. You look up and you see all type of chemtrails, fake clouds, fake atmosphere, fake mist, fake wind. It's 25 degrees in Louisiana one day, and then the next day it's 75. The moon be out when the sun is out over here. The sun is setting, but the moon is over here. We got two suns, bro. Y'all can look this up, man. In different countries, they got two suns, two moons, but it's light outside. It's like 3 in the daytime. They got two moons, no sun. Y'all, they are playing in our face. They're playing in our face, and we have to continue giving the knowledge. We have to continue to give the insight and the intellect, because that will never die. Energy and knowledge and memories will never die. Energy, knowledge, and memories will never die, ever. But we must keep bringing it to the table. We must keep churning the wheel. Come on, bro. Going to the gym, talking to different people, at Walgreens, Chipotle, at your job, talk to these people. Use your mouth. Pause. Use your mouth, man. Talk about these different things. See what people's train of thought is, because what a man thinks about is what their mind is in, you know? Manhood is really simply complex, because a man's hood is only what his mind is consuming. So let's just simplify that. A manhood is his mindhood. Yeah. A manhood is his mindhood. So whatever the man consumes in his mind and conceptualizes in his mind, that's what he sees of himself. In order to see a man, you must be a man. And in order to be a man, you must see a man. You must. There's no way around it. So with the weather, this plays a really, really tremendous part in our moods, because one day we might be bundled up in sweatpants and a thick sweatshirt with a beanie, but we go outside and it's 50 degrees. Why? Because it's controlled. The more that they are attempting to do things that's hidden, it's gonna come to light. So the chemtrails, if y'all see stripes in the sky, that's chemtrails. So the chemical trails, it comes down and it affects our sickness. It affects our allergies, and I got allergies, It affects that tremendously. And so we must spread this knowledge, man. And also with the different seasons, it's almost like, well, I'm in Louisiana, so it's a little different, but it's almost like the winter is never the winter. The summer is still the summer, but that's like year round. The fall, the spring, trees falling. They cutting trees. They cutting trees all day because they're building more infrastructure. They're gentrifying all the areas. They're making these areas more modern because people do need places to live. We are in a recession. We get that. I get that. But these seasons don't even feel like actual seasons no more. It's like Christmas time don't feel like Christmas time. And it's in December. It's hot as hell. It was never hot around Christmas time, Thanksgiving. It was never hot, So just pay attention. Pay attention. Make sure you got the funds enough to pay attention. But make sure y'all pay attention to that and, spread the knowledge with that. And then the next thing I want to talk about, this is really, 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 really big. Going with the weather, controlling and manipulating our mood swings and our moods. The food and diet aspect of life. Hold on, let me make a sidebar. It's in my brain real quick. Let me make a sidebar. So, what's very interesting about the week. This is so crazy, y'all. This is so tough. The week. And then the weekend. Listen to what I'm saying. The week and then the weekend. Okay? So, the first day of the week, is Monday or Moon Day. This is why people dread Mondays. Everybody hates Mondays. This is what they say, okay? Moon days, because moon in astrology, the moon is correlated to your feelings and emotions. This is why people do not feel like doing anything on Moon Day. And then on Sunday, because Sunday should really be the first day of the week, Sunday is what? The day of reset. The day you want to clean, you want to cook, clean up your room, you want to tidy up the bathroom, maybe work out, wash the dishes, take care of the clothes, fold, do the laundry. It's the day of reset, right? So it's like a lot of magic that gets spelled onto these days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thorns Day. The week is meant for you to be weak. I'm so glad. And even when I was in high school, y'all, no exaggeration, I was forgetting what day it was, because I was just living life. Like I was just, what's today again? What's the date? I never knew, because my brain was moving far ahead of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So on Tuesday, I'm high energy. Bro, why are you so hyper on first period? Why are you so... I'm me. What you talking about? Why you not? That's my... Why you not? But the week is meant for you to be weak. And guess what? On that Thursday and Friday, they cannot wait for the weekend. So what happens on that? They are off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they drink, they smoke, they party, they go out, and they have a good time. AKA, they weaken themselves on the weekend. You get it? It's crazy to think about. They cannot wait for those 3 days, and it's really 2. Those 2.5 days of basically killing themselves. Drinking kills your liver, kills your kidneys. Smoking, come on now. Both of those things kill you quicker. Because we all gonna die, but it kills you quicker. It kills your body quicker. Your face, your hand get arthritis quicker, your back, and you 25 and you got back problems and everything. That's all that, It's a lot of stuff going on. Now, going back to the food and the diet. The food and the diet plays an amazing part of the adolescent what word am I looking for? Y'all know what I'm saying? Make sure you like the video. The adolescent upbringing. Thank you. The adolescent upbringing. Food and diet is very important. So, a lot of y'all do not like fruits and vegetables. This has been a stigma. It's been in cartoons. It's been in movies. Make sure you sit down and eat that broccoli. Oh, broccoli. It was on Charlie Brown. Vegetables, broccoli, peas. Ew, no, I want some candy. The movement of these movies and these cartoons and these television shows telling lies to your vision, visually telling you what to believe and think and see, okay? They have gotten us to flip the complete switch and start loving what is hurting us and start hating what's good for us. And I'm going to tell you something about food. The things that are distasteful to ingest are the best things for our body. Apple cider vinegar, lemons, lime, all of these fruits and vegetables, they kill the acid reflux and the bad bacteria in our body, okay? So we sit around and as kids, we do not like vegetables. We do not like fruits, smoothies, salads. Imagine not liking green. This is what I'm saying. This is to me though, because I love all of it. I could fast and just eat smoothies, vegetables, carrots all day, and I'm great. Fish, whatever, shrimp, But, and I want to talk about that because most of the time we don't get home cooked meals, right? Most of the time, because parents working, they putting on the bills, so we get pizza on the weekends. Pizza, worse, is literally we're eating plastic. After school we get McTrash, McDonald's, we get Burger Trash, we get Cane's, we get Chick-fil-A, we get all these different fast foods, and it is more important to diet our spending habits. Because if we learn how to diet our spending habits, had a disciplined diet on what we spend our money on, then we'll be able to be more healthy in the long term. Y'all see what I'm saying? So, people who eat a lot of chicken, it is injected with a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of chemicals. Same thing with the sky, the chemtrails. The same with the chicken. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all too. The fruits are too. Y'all can go to the store right now. Look at the grapes. Look at the strawberries. The strawberries big as my goddamn fist. How the hell the strawberry got this goddamn big? What y'all sprinkling them things? That booger sugar, like what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just too much going on. So with the chicken, especially with the fried chicken, that fried chicken, it does something. It clogs the arteries, man. It clogs the arteries and it makes us difficult to breathe. It makes us difficult to exercise and work out. Our breath gets shortened. So if you want to meditate, that's because you can't even you can't inhale and exhale that good because all of this is clogged. Your abs, your core is clogged by that fried food. Okay, it literally fries your arteries. And so the people who eat fried chicken and a lot of chicken, they are more moody than most people. And this is not including gender or race or nothing. This is just people who eat a lot of chicken are more moody and emotional than most because of the ingredients and chemicals that it is induced with. Y'all feel what I'm saying? That's the problem. And sidebar, go figure that us as black people have a stereotype of us loving fried chicken. Love that chicken from Popeyes. There is no white people on that commercial. None. But guess who owns Popeyes? There is no, I'm not going to say that. This may be a little ignorant to say, but I'm going to say it. I don't care. Argue with your mom about it. More black people love McTrash, the #1 fast food restaurant in the world. #1, McTrash. More black people love McTrash than white people. And the food is fake. And I'm going to be honest. When I was in grade school, every single day, guess what I had to have? Every single day, I had to have McTrash. I was a fiend. Guess what? And if I didn't have it, I'd cry. I'd mope. I'd pout. I'd be upset, moody. I want to take a nap. I don't want to talk. I don't want to... Because food makes you feel a certain way. The chemicals of food does something to your body. This is why those of y'all who... And we're going to talk about diets and too, like the specific type of diets. But people who eat healthier... the people who eat healthier foods are more energetic. They're more lively. The people who don't eat as healthy, dead energy because this is dead food. You are eating a dead chicken. And also, sidebar, y'all can tell I'm passionate, huh? Y'all can tell I'm passionate like a motherfucker. But sidebar, this is not even to divide though. You see, because I'm saying like the people who eat healthy versus I don't want to make it seem like I'm wanting to divide our people. I'm just saying you need to know what is best for you, your kids, and your family. Okay? If you want to be there to support your children, your family, your friends, your cousins, your loved ones, the one that you really, really, really hold dear to your heart, bro, stay honest. Stay around. But what you must do to stay around is really, really difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's very simple. It is. Go to the gym. Go for walks. Eat healthier. Stop drinking coffee so much. Not black. Y'all like smoothies. Y'all like milkshakes. Not actual black coffee. Because black coffee is good for you, but milkshakes is not. When you add all that creamer and sugar and all that extra stupid shit. Caramel, mocha, sprinkle shit. Man, trash. This is not to divide and separate. That was a sidebar. Now, let's talk about the different type of diets, okay? Let's talk about the different type of diets. So we got vegans, of course. We got vegans, and that is no animals. No animals. We're not eating animals. No chicken, no fish, no shrimp, no none of that, okay? We got pescatarian, which is straight fish, no chicken, straight fish, everything else. We got vegetarians. We got a paleo diet. Y'all know what that is, right? The paleo. And then the keto. So a lot of these, and there's a lot more. There's a lot more out there. They come out with new stuff every day. You know, the diabetic diet, the low carb diet, low starch diet. There's a whole bunch of different stuff. Low carbohydrate diet. There's a whole lot of different diets. But you must know your body. You must study yourself and know what gives you the most energy. That's what I look for. What will give me the most energy and be productive? Because I was in that phase when I was in grade school when I used to just eat a whole lot of fast food, a whole lot of pizza. And my face would break out. I would be extremely moody, extremely sensitive, right? Really, 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 really sensitive. And I started to eat salads and more smoothies and try and experience these healthier foods because I never wanted to feel that way again. My face breaking out because of how terrible I'm eating. My hands getting, purple because I was getting like anemic. So my iron count was really low from me eating all this trash, right? And I would get cold really fast. I'd get hot really fast. It would just be really weird. I still do sometimes, but it's kind of controlled better now, And I would have, as they say, a food coma. I don't want that. I don't want to be no food coma. I want what I put into my body to energize me, okay? I want what's in my body to rejuvenate me, to fulfill me. Not to make me sleepy. Sit down and sit. I don't want that, man. So once, man, I remember like it was yesterday, that one time that I was just completely done with McTrash. I was completely done. I meant I was done. Because I seen a couple rats inside the store. And every time, I didn't get no Big Mac, no burger, no double quarter pounder, nothing. No fish fillet, freaking fillet, none of that. I always got the chicken nuggets with barbecue sauce, no fries, and a Sprite. I used to love Sprites. Now I don't drink no soft drinks. Never have. To this day. Besides, nothing, not a damn thing. And so, now I subscribe to foods that energize me. They rejuvenate me. They make me prolong. They are better. They are, okay, I like to have my foods work for different parts of my body. So, for the heart, there's different foods that we can eat. For the eyes, there's different foods we eat. For the teeth, to make your teeth stronger, different foods. For your hands, to make your hands look cleaner, healthier. For your feet, for soreness, there's so many different things that will instill and elevate your body instead of deplete your body. And I didn't want that. And I know y'all don't either. So yeah, there's a lot of different, we got carrots for the eyes, corn, broccoli, squash, okra. Okra's really good. We induce in so many greasy, gluttoning, fat foods that, like I said, clog our arteries, man. They produce so much acid, so much acid, and just it makes us have these love handles around here, and it's nah, bro, I ain't with that no more. So enough is enough. What you subscribe to, that's on you, but you must know your body first. All right. Now, yes, health is important. The health is important. Your wealth is your health, and your health is your wealth. Okay, both of those things are very important because, as y'all know, we are in a recession, and to get a carton of eggs is almost $6, and I'm down south in Cali, New York. I know it's crazy. So your wealth is your health. How much wealth you can manifest and attract is how healthy you will be. Gym memberships, eating right, smoothies, different fruits, pineapples, kiwis, strawberries, bananas with the seeds, red bananas, mangoes, blueberries, blackberries, tomatoes, making different dishes, man. Avocados are really good too, even that's not a fruit, but avocados, vegetables, man, it's a lot. Lemons, limes, oranges. It's a lot, y'all. Getting lemon water and stuff. It's a lot that takes into that. So your wealth is your health, as well as, your health being your wealth. How you feel is how you will look. And how you look is how you will treat other people. And how you treat other people is how much you will get out of life. Because that is priceless. That is priceless. How you treat somebody else, you can make them feel like the only person in the world. And they will feed you for a lifetime. They will feed it, man. That's the currency. Love. Love. That's it. Love. But if I hate myself, if I don't like myself, if I don't like what I'm seeing in the mirror, then I'm putting bad stuff in my body that I don't like. I just like it because I'm addicted. I get a rush every time I eat McTrash. I get a rush every time I intake this. Knowing it's not good for me, I still do it. This is why I say, if you know better, you have the ability to do better. You are more probable of doing better because you know better. But not just because you know better, you won't do better. It don't work like that. We all know smoking is bad. Weed, and don't even give me that about, weed's a plant. Shut up. Come on, shut up. It's 2023. Shut up. I'm trying to get that. Weed, cigarettes, them Juuls, them goddamn sugar dicks, them Elf Bar, man, all that trash, man. Nicotine sticks, y'all know it's bad. Y'all know it's bad. And I don't subscribe to none of it. But this is the video about everything and nothing. Because it is all about what you will do with this knowledge. That's it. That's it. Because there will be some things that really hit to your heart throughout this video. And we got a lot to go. A lot of things are going to hit your heart. Some might because you are addicted. But you need to know that and ask yourself, why am I addicted? Why am I so blocked off and closed off to eating smoothies, eating salads? Because you never did. You might have done it one time. But what is tasteful to your taste buds is not always the best thing for you. The best things for you is Have y'all ever just drank an egg? No, I have. Have y'all ever just drank apple cider vinegar? No, I have. But it cleansed me. Have you ever detoxed, fasted, intermittent fasting? That's also what like paleo and keto are. intermittent fasting. That is a diet too, on its own. No, y'all haven't done it. Because y'all so closed off, because y'all so addicted. Y'all can't see past the addiction. Y'all can't see past, and this is what I was saying in the beginning. In the moment, you do not feel and see how viral something is. But once you take a couple steps over here, and then you look back on what you were doing a year and a half ago, last year, you like, yo, bro, I was so addicted to Sprites, McTrash, smoking, drinking, Hennessy, fried chicken. Damn, now look at me, bro. I'm in the gym 4 times a week. I'm doing you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different. Woo, boy, we rolling, ain't it? Woo, we rolling. Raw and uncut, baby. Raw and uncut. Okay. So, we are now becoming more aware of life. We are more, we're more prepared. I'm going to just say that. We're more prepared because there is so much we need to learn. A wise man once told me, even though you know a lot, just realize that there is so much more for you to learn. So that's what we're going to continue to do. Religion and family. Religion and family. Oh my goodness. Religion and family. I'm going to spare some of y'all on this one. I'm going to spare some of you guys. But I will go into depth about this in saying that going against the grain when you are in a family is already evil. It's already not sacred. So let's say everybody in your family graduated high school and college, got their PhD, got their bachelor, and they worked a nice corporational job, corporate America, retired, got a 401k, real just slavery shit, it's real slavery. Oh, yes, sir. Okay. But when you are the one to want to create your own business, when you are the one that wants to go out and seek a different type of knowledge, because it's all knowledge, their knowledge is just the knowledge that was told to them through a book that has been copied and pasted over and over that you got to pay for. My knowledge is from people, from life, experiencing, going out in the hoods, talking to people, dapping them up, going to these different gyms, meeting these coaches, players, trainers, athletes, interviewers, meeting all these different people, right? With religion, they are only giving you a sense of security by saying that we are Catholic, we are Christian, we are Baptist, we are Presbyterian. They are only giving you a sense of security because what if they were to say nothing? Hey, Ma, what's our religion? Or what's your religion? Boy, now you know damn well we ain't got no religion. What? So now it takes a very different individual to adjust to that and to learn a different way of thinking besides the Christian and Catholic way. Because if y'all didn't know, when y'all get in, grade school and middle school and high school, you see that these people who say that they are Christian and Catholic, they be the most outlandish ones. They be the one that be doing the most freakiest shit. The preacher's daughter be going crazy at the club. Yo, y'all seen her? How she be going crazy, drinking, smoking. Wow. It's interesting when you think about it, huh? But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just keep it simple, okay? Religion is only used to get people to cling on to something, okay? It's only used to get people to cling on to something. Because if they didn't have any ledge to link on to, they are just there to figure it out themselves. And as parents say, I want you to be better than me. So I'm going to tell you something that helped me be comfortable and not uncomfortable. It's really interesting. I'm not going to go so deep into it. I'm not. But I will say this, okay? Just because you go to church every Sunday, just because you say that you're a child of God, just because you say you are Christ is living through you, through all things, you can do all things through Christ. It does not mean you are actually living like that, okay? All of y'all be saying, yep, I'm blessed. So you're so selfish enough to say, I'm blessed, but what about them? Is that excluding them from being blessed because they are at a lesser position than you are? If we got in an accident, does God believe in accidents? So let's say he doesn't. So it's not or he or she, whatever. So it's not an accident. Okay, so we got into a predicament. We got into a wreck. We got into a sticky situation. 2 people died. You were alive. What do you say? I'm blessed. I made it out alive. So simultaneously, you're saying that you're blessed that they got up out of there too. See, it's all type of witchcraft and like rocking to sleep, which I'm not here for. Okay, I'm not here for. I like to ask questions. I'm not stupid. Okay, because religious people do like to ingrain other people and scream and shout, my brother, I told you, in condemning the Lord, you will be condemned into hell. Well, me? Out of everybody, you want to, okay, so I'm the, okay, you see? And what makes you think that you are the one that God told to get the people to congregate and now walk in the word of God? It's all type of rocking to sleep, witchcraft ass shit that I'm not really here for. Okay, I'm not really here for. I love my people. That's just point blank. I love my people. Those who do like I do, as I do, that's my people. Okay? White, black, short, tall, skinny, big. You my people. If you my people, you my people. That's how we rock. Okay? But always be a free thinker. Don't let nobody close your mind off to a certain way because they say you cannot think about. If you think about this, you got to be atheist. And no, I don't accept any atheists in my family. I've heard it all. Okay? But let's move forward. Lacking knowledge versus having knowledge. So this is one thing that I've really seen that's very pivotal in the culture of life. It's very pivotal, okay? So let's break it down. So we got schools, neighborhoods, incomes. Let's keep it like that. We got schools, neighborhoods, and incomes, okay? So tax bracket, neighborhood, which also tax bracket, and schools. So people will separate you by the school you go to the people will separate you by the school that they go to versus school that you go to, okay? So because I went to a private Catholic school, he got money. His family got money. Because you went to a public school, it's not, you see, and this is what people do. Parents, they do it all the time. They gossiping ass people. They do it all the time. We do it too. It gets passed down to us. Oh, you go to that what school? You go to Jesuit? I go to Brother Martin, bro. You tripping, dog. Man, what? But it's that like respect because they both cost a lot to get into. You got to pay to play. And if you go to a public school, people view you like you are not of their knowledge. You are not of their caliber. It's crazy. It happens like that, but that's what it is. And that's not always the case. That's what I'm bringing light on today. That's not always the case. Because of where you are at and your circumstances in your life, it does not mean that's where you are destined to stay. That's what I'm telling y'all. But people always want to separate and divide by what school you go to versus what neighborhood you live at. Oh, this is a bad neighborhood. Ooh, you kind of gotta. Nah, I don't want you to go over there. Wait, why? Because it's really bad people over there. How? You haven't been over here to talk to them. They outside chilling. They chilling and talking and laughing and drinking. They like, this is cool. We chilling. No, it's just not safe. Come home. Alright, but if I go to a white neighborhood with picket fences, dogs walking around when they got their headphones in and doing all this. Oh, you're good. Yeah. Just call me when you want to get picked up. So that makes me think. God don't do that, right? God don't separate and divide. Oh, but they're going to say, man is not perfect. We are only the flesh. With the neighborhoods and the schools, it's the same thing. With your income, people will talk about you bad because you asked somebody for some money. He ain't never got no money. He ain't never got no ride. But his character though, of course, this is a situation where it is person by person. It's case by case. But you have to think about it in a sense where just because I make more money than you at this moment in time does not mean that 5 years down the line you may not make more than me. And because I was who I am with more money or less, you are not privy to helping me when I am in need of getting myself back up, building my foundation back right. You see? So that having knowledge versus not having knowledge and lacking the knowledge, what are you here for if you're not going to help them? What are you here for if you're not going to give them a helping hand? And this is why I can't stand when people say, yeah, I'm giving back to my community. I'm giving back to the homeless. I'm giving back to the needy. Bro, just give, goofy. Just give. Give, because you want to. Y'all just want the goddamn round of applause and the cheerleaders and the bullhorns to come out. No, man. Everybody wants a round of applause for some shit that they should be doing. That's how I look at it. You should be taking care of your kids. You should be making sure that y'all are living in a good environment. Okay? That y'all are eating every day. They got clothes on their back. They fed right. This is something that you should be doing. You don't need nobody to be like all the time. And stop looking for it. Stop expecting it. This is what you should be doing as a father, as a woman, as a man, as a mother. This is what you should be doing. And I never got that. But I guess people, they never really felt that emotional love, that pat on the back. Hey, keep going. I see you, Hey, I see you. Keep going. They never felt that. So they feel inclined to always, well, where my thank you? Well, Father's Day coming up. Well, where my shit? Mother's Day, well, I need a Mother's Day gift and a Father's Day gift. Where my stuff at? Where my... You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's so many different stories and cases I could tell y'all, but we need to stay on track, man. This is going great. This is going great. Shout out to everybody tuning in, listening. Make sure you like the video. Like the video. This will live on forever. and ever. This will be heard, baby. All right? This will be heard, okay? So that also ties into the division with class, race, and sex. Because if y'all didn't know, by zip code, people know how to already stereotype you. People already know how to be prejudiced towards you. And prejudice is the emotional connection towards ignorance. Okay? That's what prejudice is. Stereotype is something totally, it's a lower sect of that. It's a sect of its own. But with the class, race, and sex, I mean, if I told you I stayed in Holly Grove, which is a hood in New Orleans, Louisiana, you would already view me as like, oh shit, like, I don't know, his mama, like, what they doing? But if I told you I stayed in Lakeview, which is with a lot of white people, mostly white people, they got stores on each corner and nice little mom and pop shops and little white, sneaky rinky dink stores with the district donuts and all type of tasty donuts and the outside. What's that place? They got Velvet Cactus, all these Mexican restaurants, Red these pizza joints, a snowball stand, the gas station. They got all these different type of things that make their community more inclusive. Well, with the hood, so much, it's not really inclusive to other groups of people. So there's already a moment where they're going to divide. They are just going to divide, okay? And so with that, you gotta think of it. You gotta think of it in the sense where that's how racism, classism, and sexism forms. You dig what I'm saying? Because you being racist towards your own kind, and I know a lot of y'all might say, and I kind of agree with this as well. A lot of y'all may say that black people cannot be racist. I kind of agree because racism is a fundamental concept that is involving civilizations, and we don't own shit. No, we don't own them. They own the churches, they own the restaurants, all the fast food chain restaurants, they own them all. The schools, they got them. The jails, oh my goodness, where could we go? Where could we go besides out the country? Where could we go? You know what I'm saying? So, in that token in itself, it kind of shines light on the fact that a lot of us are racist and classist and sexist by default, and it gets played on in grade school. It starts off there. Well, yeah, I don't want to hang around him because he has a different hairstyle. I don't want to play basketball with him because he's too big. I don't want to be around those groups of people because they're too mean to people. Mind you, that could be right, some of those things, right? But in its own way, I'm saying that being racist, classist, and sexist is passed down. These are all feelings. And the reason that the feeling came about was because of the slavery-like tactics that were given to us. I'm going to give y'all some game that has never been said, Never been said. Back in slavery days, okay, the white man would tell us that we would have to be raped in order to fit in. Okay? This is what they would say. The white men would rape the mothers of the children and would make the children watch. And this is how the term came about, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Whenever the white man would be in the cars and be in their trucks and walking around the plantation and walking around looking and, messing with us, okay? What they would do is they would throw money at them. The white man would throw money and throw change at us as black folks, and of course we would get mad. You're like, why would y'all even do that? Like, we working, we here. Like, why would y'all even do that? Like, it's chump change. And this is how the term came about, you honky, because they would honk the horn and be like, throw on some pennies and some dimes and honk the horn at them and then drive off and, put dirt all up in their face and mess up the plantation and shit. This is true story. This is true shit. So that's how honky came about, from them. And motherfucker came from them. Doing some real messed up shit. So it gets passed down. And then we think that we have to orchestrate our lives in a certain way that is like theirs because it worked. So now we see black people turn more black people down. There is nobody who is more successful than you that is going to hate on you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's only people that are less successful than you, by your own definition, that is going to hate on you. That's it. And black people do not want to see black people thrive. It's sad to say, but that's the systematic racism that I'm talking about. That's the systematic classism, the sexism, okay? Because you are a man, you must do this. Because you are a woman, you can't do this. Because you are... All these boxes, I don't like them. I don't agree with none of them. I don't care who you talking to, who you looking at, what you doing. I don't agree with none of them boxes, right? So that systematic racism, y'all, it plays a part to this day, but we must break free. We must break off the chains, break off the nooses, and let go. Let go of all this dead weight, because it's only holding us back. Look what it's doing to us. Look what it's doing to us. I don't watch no TV. I don't watch no news, no Netflix, no nothing. But if I turn on TV yesterday, I'm damn sure I would see 5 crazy stories about a black person shooting up something, or a black people shooting up more black people. So it gets other people, white people, to be afraid and scared of us even more. Because guess what? They watch news all day. Let me tell you something about white people, man. White people watch us all day. Did y'all hear me what I said? Y'all hear what I said? White people study us. They study us. So they know when to drop shoes. They know when to put out the new candy, the new cereal, they study us. And this side is white, right? This side is white, this side is black. I'm convinced they came up with the saying, I know you like the back of my hand, boy. And boy is one of the most degrading, low-balling things you can say, especially to a black man. What up, boy? Boy. Boy. Because that's what they used to say. That's what they used to say to us. What up, boy? So it's systematic, y'all. Y'all feel what I'm saying? All right? And this leads us to around high school. This leads us to high school, y'all. Okay? We in probably 7th, 8th, 9th grade. Okay? So now we are building ourselves. We are growing. We are elevating as best as we can. We having a lot of mistakes. We messing with girls now. We are, as we say, figuring ourselves out. Okay? So now friends and growing up happens. Okay? Friends and growing up happens. Now, woo, fitting into a box that you don't fit in is one of the most psychological damaging things ever. Fitting into a certain group of people that don't really rock with you is one of the most psychologically damaging things ever. It's really damaging, y'all. Fitting in to a group that really is not for you. They don't benefit you. You benefit them, but that's it. You are the only spark to their group. You are the light of the group. Whenever you leave, they will be completely dark. And this is what I say to everybody who I talk to, encounter with, man, especially with me. Anybody, if y'all are around me for a week, if y'all watch the channel for a week, for a day, two videos you watch, any video, you will leave, and I guarantee this, you will leave better and more intelligent than in which you came in. So you might have learned something or been aware of something, this video or another video that I made in the past, that you never knew. And then the energy on top of that, me smiling, getting up and all this, it's doing something to y'all's energy because it's contagious. Great energy is contagious. Bad energy is too, but I look at contagious in a positive manner, like being contagious. Like when somebody's laughing, they have a contagious laugh, it makes you want to laugh. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I look at it. And so I'm glad that my energy, that I took the time to rise and elevate my energy so I can attract people like y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So with the friends and growing up, it's kind of interesting how we think that growing up is just because we're getting taller, we're getting, further and further away from ourselves when you think about it, Same thing with a plant. If a plant's growing, they're not going to stay around the same. No, they're going to grow. They're going to have growth spurts, and they're going to grow. And whenever I think about friends, I just think about like rainy days. I just think like whenever you need them for one of your rainy days, a lot of the times, not most, a lot of the times, they're not there. Or they don't want to be there. But you cannot expect anything out of anybody. Great expectations leads to great disappointment. You should just leave them as far as you can throw them. Really. Be cordial with everybody, y'all. Be cordial with everybody, but don't let nobody play you like a fool. Because once they play with you once, they will play with you until they can't play with you no more. Pause. You feel me? And it is psychologically damaging. Over time, it really is, y'all. It is psychologically damaging. And it gets to the point where you will never know who could be your friend because then trust gets involved and care. You care about them more than they care about themselves. So it's like, who is really the friend here? Am I just a friend and you just the one that's just taken? Because a friend is somebody that you're willing to invest in and somebody that's willing to invest in you. Time, energy, space, money, laughs, love, care, affection, anything. That's a friend. And if there's a lot of boxes not checked off in that, it's like, what are we doing? Like, I'm just giving to you. As a friend, I don't want to be able to have to say, yo, I think we should do something because you might I think we should do something now. You want to go, bro. If we're friends, I just want you to do it. I just want you. Of course, I'm gonna communicate, but I don't want you to feel like you have to do it because it's too much, man. It's too much, and energy tells all. That's all I can say. That's all I'm gonna say. Energy tells all, and the energy that you carry with yourself is what type of friends you will carry for the rest of your life. And it is, man. It is extremely, extremely difficult to find a great friend. Because you have to look at yourself. You have to look at yourself in a way that is almost like a business, you know? I want to be used. Anything that is not in use is broke. If you are not useful and useless, you are broke. If you are not working, you are broke. If I using a pen on my paper, I'm scratching over and over, I'm gonna throw it away. Why? Because it's broken. It's broken. One of the best compliments that is not verbally said, but it's energetically said, is let me use you. That's one of the best compliments you can ever get, because that means that you are doing something productive, that somebody actually feels inclined to come on to and be like, yo, like that's really, I'm getting inspired or motivated by what you're doing, what you're saying, how you living. Like, bro, that's tough, man. Like, you think you could, that's inspiring to them, which is more inspiring to me, because I didn't give up. I'm not giving up. I'm just waiting on y'all to catch up, because I've been believing in myself. I've been staying true to myself. I've been betting on myself, even when nobody was. And I didn't even have anything to bet on. I didn't have no funds to bet with. And I still bet on myself. So I'm just waiting on y'all to catch up. Salute to y'all. Thank y'all. Love the energy, love. But I'm just waiting on y'all. And leave them as far as you can throw them with friends. Leave them as far as you can throw them. And that's the best thing I can say with that, And yeah, that leads us to, the social effects and the social cues, because I was shocked to realize how many people don't know what social cues are. Like, if there is 5 people, there's 5 of us in a room, in chairs, sitting around talking. Right? It's 5 of us. And one person comes through the door, which leads to 6, and he's like, yo, everybody shut up, bro. Y'all talking too much. Shut up. And he's serious. That one person who just walked in has the ability to change the whole frequency of the whole entire circle right then and there. But it goes vice versa. 5 people talking. Somebody who is high energy and positive comes in the room. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's goody? How y'all doing? Yeah. Okay, now that's contagious. That's beautiful. That's increasing the energy of the room. Even if those 5 people in a circle were talking about some real negative shit that didn't benefit us whatsoever, that one person can change the whole atmosphere, negative or positive. So you really gotta be aware of these social cues. And really what a social cue is you being aware of the energy of the room. As they say, read the room. If we are talking about something serious and you come in there, yo, like, anybody got some Cheeto Puffs? Bro, what are you talking about? You are socially so unethical, it doesn't even make no sense. You are socially so far gone, it doesn't even make no sense. Like, how did you even get to this point? Like, you don't even know what? Like how did you not pick up on that, How did you even pick up on that? So, social cues, especially with being in middle school and high school, man, it plays a huge part in how you build your friends, how you build your friend group, and who you can confide in. Yeah, who you can confide in, because that's real confidence. That's real confidence right there. And then, you having that true confidence, like I made in multiple other videos, that true confidence is you realizing and being aware that you are who you are. It doesn't matter if you have a white t-shirt on, a Balenciaga shirt on, a black do-rag, a Gucci do-rag, pajamas on, polo sweats on, a Nike Tech on. It don't matter what you got. True confidence is wherever you go with whatever you have is who I am. That's whatever you're going to get. And that's all I got. But it's more than enough because I have the confidence to instill into anybody. I have the belief in myself to confide in myself to convey that to anybody. That's true confidence. You know what I'm saying? And most kids in high school, they don't got that because they're focusing on a life that is not real. They're focusing on a life that they see in 5 years, which is not real. The only time we have is now, y'all. There is no yesterday. There is no future. All we have is today. All we have is now. That's why they call now a present, the present moment. And there is a meditation called present moment awareness, present moment meditation. Did y'all know that? Present moment meditation. It's a gift. That's all we got. As well as social anxiety. I got videos on that. Depression. Being anxious. And here's how I view it, okay? Depression is simply you focusing on the past. You are focused on the past, what you did, what you could have done better, but what you didn't do, and you're living in regrets. So you don't know how to appreciate and value the now. Having anxiety, social anxiety, is you solely focusing on the future. That's all you're focused on, the future. You're not focused on nothing else but what if she denies me? But what if I go up to her and I fall in front of her? What if I slip on my... But what if she don't like me? Well, damn, what if I fail? Bro, what if I... The whole time you're talking about what if something happens, you could make a change and a difference right now. You can brush your teeth, you can, get yourself right, all right, we got this, you can instill and do different habits in the now to get yourself more prepared for the future. Because proper performance prevents, wait, what did I say? There we go. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Thank you. Proper preparation. Preparation is everything. You must stay ready so you don't got to get ready. I'm always ready. Always. Where we got to go? Wait, right now? Okay, let's go. I got the money, got my wallet, got my thing, got my water. Okay, we good. You ready? I'm ready at all times. Shoes on, sock on, I'm ready. Always on go. And it's really a battle of finding your identity in high school, because a lot of people only find their identity with who they hang around, and that's not the case. You being a football player does not mean you are only a football player. Just because you are a baseball player does not mean you are only a baseball player. That is not the only gift and talent that you have. And I knew this very fast when it came to basketball. I'm very articulate. I'm very energetic, passionate, purpose-driven, motivated, inspired, inspirational, motivational. I got a lot of love in my heart, a lot of confidence. A lot of people thought I was cocky, but there's a lot of confidence. It's just, a lot is instilled in my soul that I'm destined for more. I always knew it. I'm just, like I said, I'm just waiting for y'all to catch up. That's it. Y'all gotta play catch up. I'm running. I ain't looking back no more. I'm just gonna keep going. Hey, yo, JB, yo, what up? Catch me on the move. What up? I'm running. I'm going, So it's kind of interesting to see that people find their identity from what they do instead of building your identity from who you are. Now, you may ask yourself, well, how do I find who I am separate from what I do? Being by yourself. It's real simple, y'all. Being by yourself. Going for walks, meditating, journaling, yoga, going to the gym, picking up a new hobby, painting, cleaning, photography, making videos, being a nurse. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that. That's not being a nurse, but different hobbies, different habits that are positive, that you are solely alone, and that decrease the dopamine rushes. Because when you take away this and the computers and the lights and the cameras and everything, all you got is you. Whenever you look in that mirror, are you satisfied? Are you at peace? Are you happy? Do you feel a sense of joy with yourself, with your eyebrows, your teeth, your face? You ain't got no bumps, Do you like what you see, man? Do you like what you see? And a lot of times, most times, people don't. But they don't want to fix it. They just want to complain about what they're lacking instead of what they have. You see what I'm saying? And that also leads me for us to take a little detour. All right? Because we must talk about the holidays. We must talk about the holidays, y'all. The holy days. Because along this journey, we have realized that all this time we have given evil, pedophilic, racist, prejudiced, sexist, child-loving entities our love, care, affection, and energy this whole entire time. Okay? Now, I want to break this down in the best way possible. Okay? Best way possible. So we got Christmas. I'll just name the top ones. We got Christmas. We got Thanksgiving, Easter, birthdays, Valentine's Day, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, so on and so forth. But let's just talk about the main ones, okay? The main ones. I do a lot of things everything I do is on purpose. I'm going to just keep it blunt. Everything I do is on purpose. If I'm just talking, it's on purpose. If I'm being extra purposeful about what I'm saying, it's on purpose. If I'm joking around, but you miss the bar inside the joke, that was on purpose. All of it, everything of what I do is on purpose. The time I spend away, me not texting, me not being around, me not calling, me deleting, me blocking, me eliminating everything, distractions, staying focused, staying on track, it's all on purpose, right? But you see, we give that type of focus and attention and energy to the wrong entities. So with Christmas, let's break this down, man. With Christmas, Christ Mass. No, December 25th was not Jesus Christ's birthday. Okay, guys, let's cut that out. Let's cut that mystical shit out. It's false, okay? Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. So where does Santa stay, guys? The North Pole. Okay. So he stays with Mrs. Claus, right? Okay. So it's a white man with his wife, a whole bunch of reindeer that they hold captive until the end of the year. And, oh, wait, they have a lot of elves. How many? Millions of elves? Wow, okay. Interesting. So, let me get something right here. I don't think there's a million little people, midgets, in the world. Do y'all think so? Yeah, me neither. Okay, so these little people, who are they really? Are they little people or are they kids? I just want to know. I'm just a colored concerned citizen. Just wanting to know. I just want to know. Is that harmful? So Santa, we break that up real fast. Santa. Let's just rearrange the words real fast. Let's rearrange the T and the N, and let's switch them. That's Satan Claus. Wow. That's Satan Claus. So this person has all type of kids in a sweatshop making a list, checking it twice, finding out who's naughty or nice. So these kids are in the sweatshops helping Satan deliver gifts, climbing through the chimney, eating the cookies. Eating the cookies. It's kind of weird, right? Eating the cookies and the milk and bringing you all the gifts. Something not adding up. It's bullshit. It's not adding up. Stop playing with me like I'm dumb. I don't like that. Now, let's reiterate some of these things. So, we realized at a very young age, I realized at a very young age, I always lived in apartments. And we don't have a chimney, mama. So where does he come from? Never got no answers. Okay. I'm still making lists. I'm checking it twice. I'm making 10 lists. I'm putting the cookies out and the milk and the list and an extra list in case he lost this one. Put an extra one out. And I get everything I wanted. But there was a point in time whenever I realized that my mom only got me socks, clothes sometimes, and a book or a couple books. And then Santa got me everything else. A bike, a Wii, an Xbox, the games, the controllers, the camera, the phone, the rock bands, the guitar heroes, the everything. She got it. Basketball goal, Nerfs, guns. She got that. But she put the name Santa on it. Santa. Wow. So this whole entire time, instead of my mother, I was shitting on my mother and I was giving this weirdo the praise. I'm like, Ma, all you got me was a book and some socks? Every year she looked at me and she was like, well, hey, I mean, you got what you wanted though, right? I knew that hurt her. So all this fake, like witchcraft shit, y'all cannot still be believing in this, man. It's so crazy we really believe in this. It's so wild we actually believe in this. And then when I found out, I was heartbroken. I could not talk to any of my family for like days. I was heartbroken. For real. I was bawling, crying for a couple days, hysterically, and it was just a bad scene. It was a terrible scene. But I always ask questions, but I just believe the lie. Which almost spells out the word belief. Just add an F to the end. Believe the lie. And with the devil horns, with the Christmas hat, and the sack of gifts, and the red, and everything. What's his name? Krampus, right? So he's still with the kids. He's still preying on little kids. And we're giving them all the energy. We're giving Santa all the energy. And our parents have done all of this for us every year. Which leads us to the Tooth Fairy. That was them too, guys. That was the Tooth. The Tooth Fairy was our mama sneaking their hand under that thing. Okay? And I was a heavy sleeper, so fooled me all these years. Fooled me. I'm getting $2, $5. Oh, I got 10 quarters. I got $5. I got all put in my piggy bank. I'm going crazy. It's my mama. It's my goddamn mama. Wow, them times. Bullshit, y'all. Bullshit. Straight bullshit. All right? So then that leads us to talk about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. We all know Thanksgiving. What are we giving thanks to? We are giving thanks to the people that have orchestrated a mass genocide to our ancestors. A mass genocide. A revolution on our ancestors, on our people. They have orchestrated one of the biggest genocides besides the Holocaust that is not even talked about. And we give thanks. So guess what we do? We all come together, just like they did. We all come together as a family on this day, and we are grateful for something. Because you know why? When they ask, what are you grateful for around Thanksgiving time? You know why? Because we, as ancestors, we were chilling, eating together. And yeah, that was some of the last times we could be grateful for any goddamn thing. That was the last time we could be grateful for anything. Because they came in that bitch, killed all of us. Raped, castrated, pilgrimed, just obliterated us. Obliterated us. And we're feasting. We're eating turkeys. We're eating the ham. We eating all of these things. But they shut that party down quick. So that, around that time, around this time, is giving that praise. That's what we're giving. And as I like to call it, Happy Genocide Day. Because that's what's going on. Happy Genocide Day. And on top of that, the turkeys, the hams, and the chicken that is being, it's $1 billion business, and y'all still eating this. It's $1 billion business, y'all. $1 billion. $1 billion industry. Just Thanksgiving Day alone. Just getting ready for Thanksgiving. $1 billion industry. Multi-million. But nobody thinks about that. Y'all still celebrate these pagan holidays. Look up what pagan means. I ain't gonna tell you. Look at what pagan means. Look that up. Paganism. Straight separation, man. Straight separation. But it's bringing us together. So we have to actually be thankful for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I'm not celebrating none of that. Nobody text me Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. Don't send me no Turkey Day love, nothing. Because the real test is if people around you, your friends, family, are still texting you Merry Christmas and Happy Thanksgiving and all this extra shit, then you are not as serious about what you say you are serious about. You're not that serious. Because they still feel the inclination to talk to you and to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Thanksgiving. Hell no. I don't want no text. I ain't gonna feel, no, don't text me. And what's crazy is I used to go through my phone and I was the one to text everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a great, thankful for you. Thankful for the trash. All that trash, man. I didn't hear that shit. So these are some dark traditions and some dark truths that a lot of y'all have never heard before, you know? And this is the same thing with Easter. Hey guys, the Easter bunny, bunnies do not lay. Hey guys, bunnies do not lay eggs. Y'all know that, right? Bunnies do not lay eggs at all. It's chickens. Stupids. But you got a bunny running around in a costume looking for kids too. Easter Bunny weird too, man. Playing with all them kids in there, man. Weird, bro. Weird. Straight weirdness. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. Alright? Same thing that goes for Valentine's Day and Halloween, bro. Halloween, don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started on Halloween, man. Halloween. Oh, man. The amount of kids that go missing, but it doesn't get reported because everybody's in a costume. Kids running around looking for candy. They candy getting laced. Vans rolling around the streets. Ice cream trucks. Them people weird, man. Them people weird, bro. Dressing up and using masks to cover up themselves so they can do their dirty work. And this is why The Purge is a thing. This is why The Purge has what, 4 movies now? Yeah, 3 or 4 movies now, right? Maybe 5. It's because of Halloween. Y'all, look up silicone masks. And I mean real silicone masks. Look that up. You could be anybody you want to be on Halloween. Barack Obama, Kanye, look them up. Donald Trump, any president, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. And you get it like you get it so snugly fit to your face, nobody would know. Put some gloves on, put a suit on. You could be white under this mask for all you know. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, y'all. Like, so many kids get missing. Thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of kids get missing around this time. And it's because parents are so vulnerable around this time because everybody celebrating this dark ass holiday. Halloween. Everybody in this goddamn shit so hollow, you don't got no brain. You know what I'm saying? It's sickening. It's sickening. And I could talk about all these different traditions that have gone on around, like the drinking of the blood. Why does that happen in church? Why does that happen in church? Because church, they do, people do celebrate church like a holiday, if y'all didn't know. Why are we drinking blood in church? We know it's apple juice. Or we know it's cranberry juice. Ain't no goddamn wine. Y'all got this bread from Whole Foods. Nah, scratch that. You got this bread from Wally World, man. Stop playing with me. This the bread and body of Christ. Come on, man. Come on. They're trying. Their efforts are failing tremendously. But they're trying to pull the wool over our eyes and let us not be able to snack it down. That's all they're trying to do. Christmas is the same thing. So you telling me, you wait until, y'all think about this. Our parents make a Christmas savings fund. Whenever Christmas is over, on the 25th and the 26th, the Christmas fund happens that time. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay? The Christmas fund happens then because they save all their money only to give Santa credit. So y'all, ask me how much of a psychological warfare that is as a parent to make sure that there is a Christmas fund so my child can get everything from Santa and not me. That's the name of the game. You got to pay to play. Thanksgiving, millions of dollars. Multi-million dollar. Halloween, multi-million dollar. All of this is backed by money. All of this is about control, power, and money. That's it. Which one of these holidays could be free? Think about that. Would there be a Christmas if we just sat around with the family and just maybe had some hot chocolate and listen to stories about, whatever, just people, it would be Christmas, wouldn't it? But they got y'all thinking that Jesus was in the manger and, they got the nativity scene and they was breaking bread and giving gifts around this time. All for money. I wonder what type of gifts that they were given back in the Gap, huh? In Jerusalem and Nazareth. I wonder. Anyway, y'all do not fall for the trap. Do not fall for the trap, okay? And Valentine's Day, okay? This is something y'all did not know about Valentine's Day, all right? Valentine's Day is a love trap, okay? Meaning, who is doing the dirty work here? Cupid. There's a couple other devils and demons that play a role into Valentine's Day, but what happens is around this time, you get shot in the ass and in the heart with love. So people want to go all out for their spouse, for their partner around Valentine's Day, right? And if you don't care about them. You forgot. You don't love them. You disrespecting them. I'm your lady, you my man, and you not getting me. You didn't do this for me. What? You forgot? Oh, you. These boxes, y'all, eliminate all boxes. Eliminate all regular way of thinking. All ways of thinking must be stopped. Have a mind of your own. Think outside the box that was given to you. And then with that other box that you build, think outside of that one. Because even that one could be hurtful and distasteful for you to function. You know what I'm saying? These holidays not right. And y'all know it too. Y'all know it. And y'all still sit there and y'all continue to Hercules, give a round of applause for all this and not the actual source. Hey Ma, thank you for the, hey Granny, thank you for the universe, thank you for, that's what I'm saying. There are laws of the universe, but they got y'all focused on the commandments. There are laws of the universe, but they got y'all focused on the commandments. The law of polarity, the law of oneness. Y'all don't see, these are things that will never be studied because we have a religion class. What if we had a universal class? What if we had and I'm talking about in high school. What if we had a psychology class in high school? Not in college, where we got to pay more debt on some stupid ass shit to learn something we can learn from YouTube and learn from talking to people, interviewing people, discussing topics with people. But we got to pay y'all. We have to pay y'all to get in debt to feel like we are now secure with knowledge. And this is also something I wrote down. Information. So how good can you recite information? Break down the word. Information. Soldier, information. Right. You know what I'm saying? How good can you be a slave? How good are you at regurgitating something that is in this book that I don't know this dude from a can of paint could have been I'm not gonna say that. He could have been something real grimy. But we don't know about that because such. And if exceptionally well at reciting and regurgitating this knowledge, this information that is making it seem like I am now informed, you will get a grade. You will get a grade for it. How good are you at regurgitating somebody else's information? You see how the cycle just keeps doing like this? When you gonna stop and just roll over and just, oh my God. It's kind of like after you stop running. Like after you stop, like you were running for like, let's say like 5 miles, and you stop, like your body is in movement. So it's like, oh, snap. So you gotta sit down a little, you know, you're moving. Your body feels like you just wanna move because you've just been moving the whole time. Just roll over, just get out. Oh, snap. Pick yourself up and, you know, learn a new way. But bro, this shit is levels. It's levels to all of this, man. We are almost 3 hours in. 3 hours in. This video will live forever. Forever. I want y'all to keep sharing this video. Share some of the clips. Share some of the knowledge, man. If y'all learned something, let me know in the comments, man. If y'all became more aware about something, put it in the comments. If y'all have some insight and some actual insight and some intelligence and knowledge about any of these topics we talked about just thus far, put them in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And check this out, y'all. Check this out. In Latin, because I took Latin for a long period of time. In Latin, gurgit or gurgis means whirlpool. Gurgit or gurgis means whirlpool. So you regurgitating somebody else's work is you being in a whirlpool. If y'all ever been in an actual pool and y'all start a whirlpool in that bitch, everybody is moving without moving. But you just gotta, you go move your arms, boom, and then you stop and everybody just going with the. A wise person once told me, if you are planning to go with the flow, you are equivalent to a dead fish. Wow. Don't go with the flow. Create your own flow. That's the point. Create your own flow. Create your own world for somebody else to walk into. Create your own dynamic so somebody else can be dynamic in that dynamic. You see what I'm saying? The only thing that goes with the flow is the dead fish. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. You see what I'm saying? It's a wild breakdown because I'll make it so simple for y'all. You ready? Live is live. Spell that backwards is evil. Put a D on the end of the word lived. It's lived. Backwards, devil. There's no other way for you to really conceptualize this besides making your own world. Okay? Waking up and living on your own terms is one of the most productive, rejuvenating, insightful, courageous, motivating, risky things you could ever do in life. But it's the most rewarding. It's the most rewarding, y'all. It is. It is, man. It is. And nothing will take this freedom away from me. I would much rather be homeless, and I mean this shit. I would much rather be homeless than wake up, brush my teeth, maybe take a shower, maybe have time to make something to eat. But to use all of my time to work to build somebody else's dreams and goals and aspirations, I refuse, man. I refuse. That's not everybody. That's me. You could feel that right now. You could have just felt that. If that's you, you need to be serious about what you say and what you mean. You need to be serious. Real serious. Because the same token with, and everything is coming full circle like a whirlpool, baby. You know what I mean? It's the same token when I was saying about people wishing you Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas and still talking to you like you are one of them in a sense. Like you still believe in these holidays and shit. You do not take yourself serious enough for them to believe. They're watching. They're seeing everything you do. They're watching everything. They are just waiting for you to really go out on that limb and jump. Trust me, there's something there that's going to catch you, but you don't believe in yourself enough for them to believe in you. And it's a crazy concept, but it's brilliant because nobody is going to invest in something they don't believe in. So once it gets to a point where they see other people believing in what the main character believes in, oh man, it's gonna come to you like air. It's gonna come to you like water. It's gonna be real simple too, because you don't have to overexert yourself like you used to anymore. You now just stand, and this is how the abundant lifestyle comes into play. All you do is stand and look around because everything is you and you are everything. You don't have to do all of this. Oh, yo, so can you come get my double boom? Okay, all right, cool, that's fine. Well, how about you? Can you come here and check my shit out? You know, I got the Jelly Be Simple, got the hats, t-shirt, clothing brand, got the pajamas, I got everything. Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, you want to come? I'm right here. Yep. Just Be Simple. Yep, that's me. Yep, we got hats, shirts, everything. Beanies, sweatpants, tracksuits, what you want. Yep. It's just coming to me. And look, I'm moving my head. I'm not even moving my torso. I'm just moving my head. Yep. Yeah, be good. Just be simple all day. This is what they are waiting to do. So you do not take yourself serious enough, right? And these are the last couple things I want to say because we have touched on a lot. We are approaching 3 hours. 3 hours in this video. Shout out to everybody watching. 3 hours, okay? I want to talk about these last things right here, okay? These last things. I want to talk about relationships. I want to talk about spirituality, the psychology of the brain, everything being a lie, consciousness, and wokeness. In quotation, wokeness. All right? Sit down for this one real fast. Let's start off with relationships. There is a big discussion nowadays about high value men and high value women. It's pretty dumb if you ask me, but people are attempting to find themselves and find their identity like we were talking about before. So there's a difference between being a high value man and a man of high value. There's a difference. Okay? A woman. I'm not talking about grown ass girls. I'm not talking about little girls. I'm not talking about young boys. No. I'm talking about men, women, grown women. Feminine, divine energy women, okay? Women want to come and be a part of something, okay? Women want to be led. Women want to be fed. And women want to be desired. Anybody wants to be desired, right? Anybody. A man wants to be desired and a woman, same thing. Of course. But for the high level conversation to be as it is, a man is here, and I don't care how you put it, what you say, how you frame it. A man is here to protect all women. Protect all women. Of course, you're here to provide, protect, maintain, sustain. But who though? What? Women. This is why I love women. This is why I love women so much. Think about it. Women give birth to things. Women do shit that we can't. Women does something. A woman has brought me into this world. You into this world. Everybody into this world has came from a woman. And I know some of y'all are going to say, well, it couldn't be if the man wasn't. Of course, we know that. We get it, okay? But a woman wants to become a part of something. So the man must sacrifice and do what he doesn't want to do, but he must do it anyway. That's a man. That's a man. A man must do what he doesn't feel like doing anyway, regardless of how he feels. Okay? Women are based off of and built off of emotions and feelings. That is their divine feminine nature in itself. Men, we like, why are you acting like that? Like, we don't, we're not really in tune as much as they are. That's how it's supposed to be. But the balance comes with the high level conversation. The balance is a man must sacrifice everything to break it down, rebuild it, break it down, rebuild it, break it down, rebuild it, break it down, and rebuild it again to the point where the foundation is that tall. AKA, he must fail and get a win, a little win, and fail again, and fail and fail and fail and fail. And fail some more and fail to really know what it's like to see success. And that has no time limit. That has no time frame at all, right? When a woman sees that, oh goodness, she wants to be a part of that like no other. She wants to be under you. She wants you to take care of her. She wants you to baby her. She wants you to lead her, guide her, walk with her. Tell her. Of course, don't be a dickhead, duh. But she wants you to be the man, the mountain to her waves. She wants you to be the building to her rainy days. Just because it's raining, building ain't going nowhere. The foundation too strong. Foundation way too strong. The mountain, what? What? Have you ever seen water, even in the ocean, move a whole mountain? No. The mountain is the man. The mountain is the man. The waves hitting on the goddamn mountain is the woman's emotions. And in order for something to be beneficial for both parties, what must happen is there must be a strong exchange. So the man must give his masculine energy to her, not for her to execute and start to be more masculine, but the man must give the woman masculine energy that she needs to balance her out. And the woman is there to give the man feminine energy to balance him out, because anything that you do too much of is always going to be a bad thing. And in order for both of those to work, in order for both of those to be productive and not destructive, what must happen is the roles of that relationship must be set in stone. If you treat her like a celebrity, she will treat you like a fan. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. Y'all know these things. Y'all know these things. But women hold so much to attract a man. We, on the other hand, we build whatever we build to sustain ourselves. And then along that way, we might see a woman who is really on her, like she reads, she meditates, do yoga, she goes to the gym, she know how to cook, she, get her nails done, she got a nice routine, face routine, body routine, she got her own, that's sexy. That's sexy to a man that has real shit going on, real life business, And to end this segment off, I'm gonna say this. With a woman being so independent, but she really wants a man, it's doing this. It's running away from each other. So she is so independent, so she don't need nobody. So a man, you're out. She don't need you, but she does. So ladies, if you constantly say that you're so independent, you don't need a man for nothing, you don't need nobody, I don't need no nigga for this, okay. But just know you're gonna be 35 and single, and just with a whole bunch of prone bones. But if you gotta change your way of thinking and you realize, okay, yes, I do like to have my own. Any man wants his woman to have something of her own. That's her own signature. You see what I'm saying? Of course. But when a man is doing what he's doing, he wants a woman that is going to add to the fuel. He wants a woman that's going to add to the fire to make it bigger. Because we got to keep this thing going. But if she's so independent, she don't need you. If she has so much of a aggressive masculine mentality and personality, y'all not gonna work. Y'all not gonna work. She gonna have to know that about herself and change some things, because it's not gonna work, baby. I'm not about to be with another man. Yes, you are a boss, a CEO, you got your own but you better know who you feel me? Like, that's where it gets disconnected, because the woman wants to feel entitled and the man does too, because we all want to feel wanted. We all want to feel wanted and accepted, and we don't want to feel accepted by men. I mean, I find that kind of weird. Like, you want to beat your chest to a whole bunch of men. Like, I want women around me. Y'all give birth to things, damn it. Y'all literally birth ideas. Y'all bring ideas, concepts, manifestations to fruition. Like, I mean, come on now. Y'all give birth. He can't. So I'm going to have women around me who know what it's like to be in their divine feminine and control their energy and really be of true assistance to a man. That's what I want. That's what any true man wants. A soldier, a rider. You feel me? So that's that with relationships. Now, the spirituality standpoint, okay? The spirituality standpoint, I'm gonna make this quick. Spirituality is not a religion. Spirituality is not a religion, and spirituality is not a religion. I said it in 3 different ways. We are spirits first, and then we are physical, then we are the flesh, okay? If you didn't have a name, what could I call you? Exactly. That's what the soul is. That's what the spirit is. If I didn't have a name, that's like you reading a book with no title. These words are so profound and so prolific, they hit different. But what's the title? I can't even say anything because there is no name. I cannot title it. But since spirituality is not a religion, People cannot throw us into a box that we like have all the answers and know everything. And I can't stand that word everything and perfect and I can't and try. I can't stand those words. But religious people look at spiritual people like we are better than them. Or like we think that we are better than them because we use crystals and we meditate and we go in nature and take our shirt off and work out. It's not to divide. That's what I want to touch on the most. Like, just because there's people out here who really, affirmations all day, every day. Affirmations, I am great. I am loved. I am powerful. I am strong. I am courageous. I am a leader. So what you're saying that we're not? Oh, you're saying that we're not? So it is not to divide. This is the point of what I'm saying. The video about everything and nothing. Because it's all going like this and this, which is still coming back right here. That's what I'm saying. Okay? And I want to make that clear. I want to make that really clear because so many people think that people who are spiritual, they feel like they are so much better than everybody else. That's not the case. I'm still living just like you. I'm just living on different terms. I'm on a different set of terms and conditions. Don't take offense. Or not, who give a fuck? Because even the people who don't give a fuck, they care so much to the point where their cup got so overfilled where they just stopped caring. Fuck it. I'm just letting it overflow. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck no more. Fuck it. So that's the thing that it just people just want to subconsciously divide and separate. Like, no, man, I can still talk to you. I can still, but, like building with you, you feel me? Like, can you blame me though? Can you blame me? Like, let's be real. Let's get out of our own ways. Like, can you blame me for not wanting to build with you because of what you're doing and how you're living? Like, can you blame me? Exactly. All right. Now, everything being a lie and consciousness and wokeness. Wokeness is so dumb. I'm going to just shut it down like this. The conspiracy theorists make up the conspiracy theories. That's it. That's all. What you see about all these different rappers, artists, actors, actresses, these movies, bro, they know what they're doing. They know they leave in. This is what they do. They leave little pieces of cheese along the way so it can lead up to the trap. Because when you're trapped, you're trapped. So when you get about 18, 21, it's and like that's how I be saying I don't care about people who are over the age of like 35, 40 because they're already indoctrinated. They're set. They are set in their ways. They're finished. But the youth, us, 20, 33, 32 and under, we need to take over. We are taking over because we are 100% of the future. Y'all realize that? We are 100% of the future. And so all that woke talk and all that woke shit, it's just to distract us, really and truthfully. It is just to distract us. I've studied multiple different... But I had to go through it though. We had to go through it. Those of y'all who's spiritual and y'all went through the crystal and the journaling and everything, y'all know what I'm talking about. The meditation, the fluoride, the toothpaste, and the foods that we eat and the eating health. Come on. We know these things at this point. And with consciousness, everybody. Consciousness is only you being conscious of what you're thinking, seeing, feeling, and doing. That's consciousness. You ask me how many people in this lifetime is that detailed about consciousness. Exactly, little to none. Little to none. And I find it extremely interesting how people put consciousness in a box when all we talk about is not being in a box. Being a free thinker. But if you ask a religious person, being a free thinker is you siding with the devil, you being atheist. Consciousness is you being aware of how you're thinking, how you're feeling, your body. Like, I'm meditating right now. I'm not thinking about what to say next. I'm meditating as we speak. I'm feeling my body, my soul, my spirit, my throat chakra, my crown chakra. I'm feeling all these brains in me right now, and I am just executing. I'm just letting it out. Whatever needs to be said, that's what I'm going to say. It may step on a lot of y'all toes, but that's what I need to say. Because I am a man of integrity, morals, values, respect upon many other things. I am a man who stands for nothing. Stands for nothing. You don't stand for shit. You'll fall for anything. You will fall for anything. One blow on the shoulder, you out. Collapsed. Done. So, to conclude this video about everything and nothing, I would like to tell you guys that I am grateful for everybody who has been a helping hand, a part of my journey, because I am definitely grateful to have a helping hand on y'all's. I am more than excited for y'all's journey, for my journey. I mean, it's our journey, really, you know. I am more than intrigued to see where everything that I've talked about in this video pans out over the next couple years. I am putting a whole lot of gems in this video. I put a whole lot of heart, soul. This was a video I've been thinking about for like months. And, you know, I wrote down a lot of stuff, y'all, a lot of stuff to talk about. And, you know, I've been studying a little bit more, keep myself sharp. Knowledge and intellect, y'all. Knowledge and intellect. That's the name of the game. That's the claim to fame. And, man, share the video if y'all have not already. Like the video. If y'all have felt anything in this video, let me know in the comments. Alright, let me know in the comments how y'all thinking, how y'all feeling. If y'all have any stories, let me know. Y'all know I read all the comments. I'm really yeah, man. I'm really happy I did this. I am. I'm really at peace that I did this, because this has been on my heart for a long time. And we finally did it. Almost 3 hours we've been recording. I thank y'all for listening, watching, hearing, feeling, and seeing. Keep elevating, inspiring, motivating those around you as well as yourself. Just be simple. That's the name of the game for real. Just be simple, y'all, okay? And man, you see, it's like I'm running. Like my brain is running. Like I don't want to stop because my brain is going. You see what I'm saying? But I love y'all. Positivity and prosperity to everybody. Continue to elevate yourself, motivate yourself, elevate yourself, inspire yourself, motivate yourself, elevate yourself, motivate yourself. Every day, every single day, get 1% better. I love y'all to the utmost. Y'all my family, y'all my peoples. Keep sharing the knowledge, keep spreading the knowledge, keep enforcing the knowledge. Change your habits to positive, all right? From negative to positive. Give, man. Give. Give love. We came here on love. We're going to leave in love. All right? Last sip of the water. Have a little cheer with y'all, man. Have a little cheer with y'all. Clank, clank. And it's JB. And I'm out.